Rams fans, everything felt under control. The offense was rolling, the season momentum was building, and then suddenly the entire mood inside the stadium shifted in seconds. One moment changed the tone of a huge matchup and instantly raised alarms across Los Angeles. This is the kind of development that makes a fan base hold its breath, because it directly touches the heart of what makes this team dangerous. Coaches went quiet, players looked concerned, and the questions started flying immediately. With the postseason picture coming into focus and no time to slow down, this situation could not have come at a worse moment. Before we break down what happened and what it means moving forward, subscribe, hit like, and stay locked in with your Los Angeles Rams. Let me say the name that made every Rams fan hold their breath in Week 15, the name that instantly changed the emotional temperature inside SoFi Stadium, and that name is Davante Adams. Because when Davante Adams goes down, when he pulls up mid-route and stays on the turf just a little too long, this is no ordinary injury scare. This isn't a shake it off and get back in there moment. This is the kind of development that sends shockwaves through a Super Bowl caliber locker room, especially on a short week, especially when the postseason is staring you right in the face. Sean McVay said it himself. It didn't look good. And when McVay says that, even with his usual calm delivery, you know the concern is real. Now let's be honest with ourselves for a second, because sugarcoating this helps absolutely nobody. Davante Adams is not just another receiver on this roster. He is the red zone eraser. He is the mismatch creator. He is the man Matthew Stafford looks for when space disappears and pressure suffocates logic. The Rams came into this game with the fourth-ranked offense in football, and Adams has been a massive reason why. Six-time Pro Bowler, three-time first-team All-Pro NFL leader in receiving touchdowns. This is elite production paired with elite trust. So when Adams ran that deep route in the fourth quarter, waiting for the ball that never got a chance to matter because his body gave out first, every Rams fan knew immediately. This could change everything. And what makes this situation even more uncomfortable is the timing. Thursday night football against the Seattle Seahawks is next. No extra rest, no luxury window, just recovery versus reality. Adams walked off under his own power, yes. He was upbeat post-game, yes. But let me tell you something I've learned from watching this league for decades. Optimism does not heal soft tissue injuries on a short week. And McVay refusing to rule him out? That's not reassuring. That's hope mixed with caution, and that's a dangerous emotional cocktail for a team trying to pace itself toward January. Now here's where the conversation gets layered, because the Rams are not devoid of answers. Puka Nacua is still that dude. 9 catches, 181 yards, a touchdown, and a scare that thankfully turned out to be cramps. Tutu Atwell is back, injecting speed into the offense. Xavier Smith has grown up right before our eyes. Jordan Whittington is carving out his niche. And yes, the Rams have leaned heavily into 3 tight end looks that have added physicality and deception to their attack. On paper, this is depth. On paper, this is adaptability. But football is not played on paper. It's played on trust, timing, and gravity, and Davante Adams bends defenses in ways that don't show up in replacement charts. Because here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. When Adams and Nacua are both on the perimeter, everything else works better. Tight ends get cleaner releases. Safeties hesitate. Linebackers cheat a step. Stafford processes faster. Take Adams out of that equation, and suddenly defenses breathe easier. Suddenly, red zone possessions become negotiations instead of inevitabilities, and for a team with championship aspirations, that margin matters. That's the difference between surviving a playoff game and controlling one. What frustrates me, though, is that Adams has already been managing nagging issues in practice all season, yet he never missed time. He fought through it. He showed up. He produced. That's professionalism. That's toughness. And now, with the stakes higher than ever, the Rams might have to protect him from himself. Because as much as this team needs him, they need him healthy in January more than they need him at less than full speed on a Thursday night in December. So this becomes a test of organizational discipline. Do the Rams gamble on short-term urgency, or do they trust the depth they've built and the evolution of their offense? Do they sit Davante Adams if there's even a hint of long-term risk? These are the decisions that define contenders, not splash plays, not headlines, decisions. The silver lining, if there is one, is this: the Rams avoided total catastrophe with Puka Nacua. That alone keeps this offense breathing. But let's not kid ourselves. Losing Adams for any stretch would be a blow, a real one. And as the Rams chase a deep playoff run, every update, every practice report, every word from McVay is going to be dissected like it's gospel. So now I ask you, Rams fans, if Davante Adams can't go on Thursday, do you trust this offense to maintain its dominance? Or does this injury expose a vulnerability heading into the postseason? Let me hear you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and lock in with this Rams community, because the road to January is paved with moments like this, and how you respond defines who you are.